Have you ever wondered what gives that new shower curtain its fresh, plastic scent? Or what makes your vinyl flooring so flexible? The answer might surprise you. It's often a group of chemicals called phthalates. Phthalates are chemicals used to make plastics softer and more flexible. They are often called plasticizers. These chemicals are everywhere in our modern world. You can't see phthalates, you can't smell them either, but they are in many products we use every day. These chemicals don't stay put in the products they're added to. They can leach out over time. This means we can breathe them in, or they can be absorbed through our skin. Phthalates are hiding in many everyday products. They are in things we use in our homes, schools, and workplaces. Think about the products you use for personal care. Lotions, shampoos, and perfumes often contain phthalates. They make the products smell nice and last longer. Children's toys are another common source of phthalates. These chemicals make plastic toys softer and more pliable. Vinyl flooring, shower curtains, and even some clothing can contain phthalates. These chemicals make the materials more flexible and durable. We are exposed to these hidden chemicals in countless ways every day. One of the most common uses of phthalates is in fragrances. They help to make scents last longer. This means that scented products like perfumes, air fresheners, and scented candles can be a significant source of phthalate exposure. The problem is that phthalates don't have to be listed on product labels as individual ingredients. They can be hidden under the generic term, fragrance. This makes it difficult for consumers to know which products contain phthalates and which don't. We need to be aware of these hidden dangers in the products we bring into our homes. It's important to choose fragrance-free options whenever possible, especially for products that are used directly on the body or in enclosed spaces. Phthalates are what give many plastics their soft, pliable texture. This makes them particularly useful in the production of children's toys. Think about soft plastic toys, bath toys, and even teethers. These often contain phthalates. The concern is that young children are more vulnerable to the effects of chemical exposures. They are still developing, and their bodies are less efficient at eliminating toxins. When children chew on toys containing phthalates, these chemicals can leach out and be ingested. This is why it's crucial to look for toys made from phthalate-free materials. Section 5. From packaging to plate. Phthalates in food contact materials. Phthalates can also lurk in unexpected places, like food packaging. They are used to make plastics more flexible and durable, so they are often found in food wraps, containers, and even the lining of some cans. The worry here is that these chemicals can leach into food, especially when heated. Imagine heating up leftovers in a plastic container. Heat can make it easier for phthalates to leach into your food. We need to be mindful of the types of packaging we use for our food. Choose glass or stainless steel containers whenever possible, especially for heating. Section 6. The health toll. Side effects of phthalate exposure. Scientists are increasingly concerned about the potential health effects of phthalate exposure. Studies have linked phthalates to a range of health problems, and these chemicals may disrupt the body's hormonal balance. Some phthalates have been linked to developmental issues in children, including problems with brain development, attention, and learning. They have also been linked to reproductive issues in both men and women. Some studies suggest a link between phthalate exposure and an increased risk of certain cancers, although more research is needed in this area. The evidence is mounting that these chemicals can have a significant impact on our health. Section 7. Protecting the vulnerable. Phthalates in children's health. Children are particularly vulnerable to the effects of phthalate exposure. Their bodies are still developing, and they are more likely to put their hands and objects in their mouths, increasing their exposure to these chemicals. Phthalates have been linked to a range of health problems in children, including asthma, allergies, and obesity. There is also concern about the impact of phthalates on brain development and behavior. Pregnant women need to be especially careful about phthalate exposure, as these chemicals can cross the placenta and affect the developing fetus. Protecting children from phthalate exposure should be a top priority. Section 8. Taking action. Minimizing phthalate exposure in daily life. The good news is that there are steps we can take to reduce our exposure to phthalates. We can start by being informed consumers. Read product labels carefully and choose phthalate-free options whenever possible. Look for products labeled as phthalate-free, BPA-free, and PVC-free. These labels indicate that the product does not contain those specific chemicals. Choose toys made from natural materials like wood, cloth, or bamboo, Avoid plastic toys with a strong chemical smell, as this could indicate the presence of phthalates. When it comes to food storage, opt for glass or stainless steel containers instead of plastic. Avoid heating food in plastic containers, as this can increase the leaching of chemicals. Section 9. A call for awareness. Advocating for a phthalate-free future. We need to raise awareness about the hidden dangers of phthalates and advocate for stricter regulations on their use. By making informed choices and supporting companies that prioritize our health, we can create a safer, healthier environment for ourselves and future generations. Talk to your friends and family about phthalates and encourage them to reduce their exposure. Contact your elected officials and urge them to support legislation that protects public health by limiting the use of harmful chemicals like phthalates. Together, we can create a world where these hidden dangers are no longer lurking in the products we use every day.